Hi, it's me, Vicky Marie. Oh, and I've been wanting to do a video about this person for quite a long time. And I'm really interested to know what you all think of him, especially the men that watch my channel, because I find this guy's called Andrew Tate. Let's have a look at some photos of him first. Do you even know who he is? Because I've got to admit, not long ago, I didn't know who he was. My son knows who he is because he's a very big influence in YouTube and on young men. Let's have a look at him and see. Tell me if you know anything about him in the comments. Let me just show you some photos of him. So this is him, Andrew Tate. Let me just check you can see it. I think you can. Oh, hang on. Can you? Yeah. Let's go into some more. If I go into images. Yeah, lots of different pictures of him. You can see him with hair, with a bit of hair. Oh, that was a day ago when he was freed from house arrest. He's grown his hair. He's probably going a bit thin on top. I'm just surprised why he hasn't had a hair transplant because he's, got a lot of money. But normally before his house arrest, which you may not know about, so I'm going to explain about that. He normally shaves his head, as you can see. He quite often appears in pictures and videos with his top off. You can tell that he works out. I personally think he looks a bit gormless, doesn't he? Look, if you look at these photos, he looks like a boy trying to look like a man. But perhaps I'm being unfair. Anyway, that's him. So let's hear a little bit about him. I'm just going to read you some information about him. Now, he's British. Well, he's half, they call him an American British social media personality. He's 36 years old. He was born on the 1st of December 1986, which I think makes him a Sagittarian, if you believe in things like that. Sagittarians is a trait of Sagittarius, or certainly Sagittarian men, to not settle down, takes quite a long time for them to settle down. They like to sort of play the field, etc. That is, supposedly a trait of Sagittarians, because they're very gregarious. They tend to like people, maybe not women, that's all. So this is what I'm trying to get to grips with in my head. Is this guy a complete misogynist? Or is he just doing it for clicks, for likes, or does he really believe all the shit he comes out with? What is big? And then some of the videos I've watched when I'm going to show you researching this, as I say, I think he looks like he's actually like a bit of a drip, but he hides behind this masculine persona. It's like, if you really are sort of comfortable in your skin, you don't need to do this kind of thing, in my eyes. So anyway, he's apparently 6'3", so he's a big tall guy. He's 14 stone, 14.6 stone, though you'll see in some of the videos he looked like he'd put on a bit of weight while he's been in. Well, he's not been in prison, he's been under house arrest. I keep thinking he's been in prison. He hasn't been in prison, he's been under house arrest, and I'm going to explain why shortly. And he was born in Washington, D.C., but another thing, he has got this very strange accent that's like a combination of sort of British and American. Other sources say he's from Luton. So I don't know whether he went to live in Luton, but anyway, let's find out. But the thing that you need to know, and the reason why he's so in the news at the moment, is in December 2022, Tate and his brother Tristan were arrested in Romania. They're living in Romania, which, why? But anyway, they were arrested along with 2 women, and all 4 are suspected of human trafficking and forming an organised crime group. And Romanian police allege that the group coerced victims into creating paid pornography for social media. So that's why he was arrested, or why the 4 of them were arrested. Obviously, he's the most high-profile person. And they were moved to house arrest while the investigation continued, after being held in custody since their arrest. So, I mean, he did okay, really, going to house arrest. He could have been in prison. And I don't know if you know this story, but it's very, very interesting. That he was actually caught, because the police were looking for him for quite a long time. They didn't know where he was. In the meantime, he was releasing social media photos, etc., and videos. And it was actually Greta Thunberg that sort of caught him, if you like, or because it was he put out a message specifically for her. He doesn't like women. I don't, he's always criticising women, different kinds of women. He's recently criticising Amanda Holden for posing in a bikini because of her age. Which, whatever you think of Amanda Holden, if she wants to pose in a bikini, she can pose in a bikini. Don't matter if you like her or not. She's got a nice body. Even if she didn't have a nice body, if she wants to do it, she can do it. He's always posing with a shirt off, even though he doesn't always look brilliant. He thinks he looks brilliant, but that's his choice as well. But Greta Thunberg recognised the pizza box because he did a video directed towards her, and there was a pizza box that it had the name of the pizza place on it, etc. So the police, that's how the police found him. They were, he'd had this pizza delivered, and they found him. So he's not as clever as he thinks he is. Now he started off as a kickboxer. So I'm going to show you I'm going to show you a little bit of his kickboxing. Okay, so he started practicing boxing and other martial arts in 2005, and he worked in the television advertising industry to support himself. But in November 2008, he was ranked the 7th best light heavyweight. He must have weighed less than 14 stone then, presumably. I don't know. In the United Kingdom by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. He also appeared, so let me just go on to say why he became famous. He came to public attention in 2016 when he appeared on the British reality show Big Brother, which I like the celebrity Big Brother, but I never watched this. And he appeared in the 17th series, but he came under scrutiny during this series for making homophobic and racist comments on Twitter. So he was removed from the show after 6 days for reasons that the producers cited was a video apparently showing him hitting a woman with a belt. Tate and the woman said that they were friends and that the actions in the video were consensual. And but Vice later reported that the removal was caused by an ongoing police investigation, which was closed in 2019 with no charges filed. Anyway, so since then he's become, let's have a look at him. Let's have a look at him kickboxing. Just got to find the right one. Here it is. It's not sharing, is it? No. Was it that one? Yeah. Okay. Let's just go back to the beginning of this video. Let's watch. Let me know what you think.
Well, Andrew, what do you think about the fight?
What fight?
Your fight?
I think it's going to be easy. I'm not worried at all.
Serious?
Have you seen
Why?
him? I haven't even watched him train. I don't know anything about him. Have you seen him?
No, I don't know anything about him, but you have to be a little nervous.
Not at all.
Every fighter is a little nervous.
It's going to be easy.
But yeah, we lost a challenge against him, and he looks very strong in his legs.
Who?
Sammy from German.
Why did he
Guy
keep?
you fight to?
Oh, is that who I'm fighting?
Yes.
When she said it was about your fight, and he went, "What fight?" Does he not know what fight she's talking about? And then when she mentioned the person, and he said, "Who?" I mean, is he just being deliberately ridiculous?
He doesn't look like anything. I'll beat him easy.
Well, I don't think that's gonna be easy.
I think it will.
He looks very strong. Did you see him on the challenge?
I haven't watched any of his fights. I'm not interested in how well he trains. I haven't even been paying attention. Yeah, okay, he won the challenge, but that doesn't mean anything.
He lost the challenge.
So he hasn't watched any of his fights. He's not interested in how he fights. Yeah, it would be a challenge, but he doesn't give a shit, really. So now, let's have another little bit.
You in any way?
Affecting me how?
Well, lose your confidence.
I am the best fighter here. I'm going to win Infusion without a shadow of a doubt. I'm going to knock him out within 2 rounds most, and whoever I have next, I feel sorry for.
Well, that's the right spirit. That's why I picked you.
So he thinks a lot of himself, doesn't he? But of course, a lot of that is the big talk up.
Do your own thing. Okay? Round, do your own thing.
So this is the German guy
Then we're
that
gonna
is
see
going to
what's
fight.
the best kick, what's the best punch, and then we're gonna use that match.
It seems like they've both got female
It's
trainers.
yours. I feel it.
You can do this. You can win this with 16 KO in a line. So who is this guy from Germany?
So he's a bit younger. He looks a little bit like Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's some other guy that wants to get KO by you. You're much stronger, Andrew. I know that. No one can stop you now.
I want to see you mad. I want to see you real mad. We're gonna win this. Okay? We're gonna win this. Okay? We're gonna win this. Okay? Let's go for it.
Is she really just like across the face about 3 times? I mean, you know, you've got to be fair. If that was the other way around, if that was a man slapping a woman across the face, that wouldn't go down very well, would it?
Make it proud. You said you were the winner, but let me see in the wing. Okay then. What did you say?
I'm a winner!
What did you say?
I'm a winner!
Okay.
Make his way to the ring!
I think the women look there seem more scary than the men.
Andrew, the Cobra Tate,
Cobra.
representing the United States of America, trains at the Storm Gym with Amir Sabatic in Luton, in England. But I tell you something, this guy, the Cobra, once he strikes, the venom in his punches are absolutely ridiculous.
Right, I'm going to fast forward a little bit to the crucial bit. Yeah. So it did only last 2 rounds, as he predicted.
And he promised a KO in round 2.
Let's have a
There's a
look.
right hand from Tate. There's a right hand again. Good shot there from Tate. He did take the second round. And Germany is out. 16-5.
Now, I don't know if you
16 knockouts.
noticed that, but it felt like the referee actually made the Germans stay down.
Tate. There's a right hand again. Good shot there from Tate.
What's
He
the
did take
referee?
the second round.
Superb
And
right
Germany is out.
Well,
16 fights, 16 knockouts. Like his style or not, he does the business.
Yeah, you know, for shots from all angles and a lot of fighters can deal with that. But he's got a venomous Cobra.
So you see, nobody helped me. I helped everyone the whole time. Nobody warmed up with me.
Captain, don't worry. I'm You've got to knock him out.
Knock him out, and I told everyone second round. I told everyone second round KO. So I've been saying the whole time since I've been paired with him.
Yeah, but where do you get this confidence?
Just winning. Just winning over and over and over again. Every style. I fought boxing, MMA, Kyokushin karate, kickboxing. I always win.
Okay, so that's him with his boxing career, if you like. Let me just stop sharing that. So that's how he sort of came to attention with his kickboxing, with the Big Brother. And then he became like famous for just being a woman hater, more or less. Or not a woman hater, but saying terrible things about, I think, about women. So let's have a little look at some of the things he has said about women, so that we can get an idea. Just let me close off some of that one I've finished with now. So let's see what it's got. Some quotes here from things. What I did have. Yeah. So some of the things he says about women are: women belong in the home, they can't drive, and are a man's property. He thinks rape victims must bear responsibility for their attacks, and he dates women aged 18 and 19 because he can make an imprint on them, according to his own videos posted online. So this is him who said this. He poses with fast cars, guns, portrays himself as a cigar-smoking playboy. He talks about hitting and choking women, trashing their belongings and stopping them from going out. He actually said this: it's bang out the machete, boom in her face and grip her by the neck. Shut up, bitch, he says in one video, acting out how he'd attack a woman if she accused him of cheating. In another, he describes throwing a woman's things out of the window. In a third, he calls an ex-girlfriend who accused him of hitting her, an allegation he denies, a dumb hoe. So his views have been described as extreme misogyny by domestic abuse charities, capable of radicalizing men and boys to commit harm offline. So this guy, though, he is massively popular on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. So videos of him have been watched 11.6 billion times. Now, he styles himself as a self-help guru, giving like instructional videos or inspirational videos on how to treat women, etc. He offers his fans, who obviously are mainly male, a recipe for making money, pulling girls and escaping the matrix. So in a matter of months, he went from near obscurity to one of the most talked about people in the world. And in July, there were more Google searches for his name than for Donald Trump or Kim Kardashian. That's another thing I don't understand. Kim Kardashian. Why, that I don't know that she's a positive role model for women. Anyway, so this is the Observer newspaper, by the way. I'm reading this, this article from. See if I can find a date on it. Yeah, this was in August 2022. It says that his rapid surge to fame was not by chance. Evidence obtained by the Observer shows that followers of Tate are being told to flood social media with videos of him choosing the most controversial clips in order to achieve maximum views and engagement. Well, that's the way, to be controversial on social media, you are going to get attention. So apparently there are, according to the Observer, this coordinated effort involving thousands of members of Tate's private online academy, Hustlers University, oh dear, and a network of copycat accounts on TikTok, has been described by experts as a blatant attempt to manipulate the algorithm and artificially boost his content. And in less than 3 months, the strategy earned him a huge following online and potentially made him millions of pounds. With 1,270,000 members now paying £39 a month to join Hustlers University community, and many of them are men and boys from the UK and the US. Now, luckily, my son, he knows about Andrew Tate. I don't think he's joined the Hustlers. He doesn't like him. Thank God for that. He doesn't like him. And yeah, a lot of it breaks the rules of social media. You're not supposed to talk about misogyny. You're not supposed to make copycat accounts, but TikTok and YouTube, really, they're still allowing him to say all these things. I think, you know, at the end of the day, as long as they get views, they don't give a shit. So it has propelled him into the mainstream. So he's much more in the mainstream. Now, it says he was raised on an estate in Luton, but it did say on the Wikipedia he was born in America. So anyways, he's the son of a catering assistant and a chess master. I wonder what his mum thinks about all this. And he's long been making headlines for stirring controversy. Let's see what this video. Right, let's have a little look at it, at what he's saying.
To risk my life to protect her. So when someone doesn't break in the house and I ask her for breakfast, I expect it to be made.
Cannot stop. You cannot give up. You're in the most fantastic place on the planet for making money, Hustlers University, and the only person who can ruin that is you. Welcome to the metaverse. Inject it into your brain. And if you only exist amongst the money, you're going to end up with some money. Welcome to Hustlers University.
Do you think that women are property?
I think my sister is her husband's property, yes. When a bride is walking down the aisle to marry the groom, the father walks next to her and gives her away.
You cheated. You cheated. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and grip her up by the neck. What's up, bitch?
Nice. So he's you know, as you can see, he's a nice guy, not his own sister is her husband's property, according to him. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Maybe we've seen enough already. Right, now I want to show you. What do I want to show you? Right, so this is the interview when he came out. I can say came out. He was only under house arrest. He wasn't in prison. And he's making a big thing of this now. He'd be exonerated. And so don't forget, the charges are still going ahead. The investigation's still going ahead. He's still going to be going to court. But what's happened is he's been released from house arrest. So this video that we're going to look at now is the first video that he made as he came out. Completely exonerated, apparently. What do you think? Okay, now I want to just show you a couple of videos now about him. Let me just put that one down. I'm just doing a video. Good. I can't pause it. Go on. Go on, Riley.
Good boy. Come on.
Good boy.
Come on. Come on.
Right, sorry about that. Just changing over the dogs. So we might get some barks now. So what we're going to look at now is apparently his first video from his house after his jail release. So this will be interesting to look at. Wait. So he's such a man, isn't he? Walking up and down with a cigar and trying to look angry and manly. bit of a bald spot on the back there. He could do the hair transplant. I'm surprised he hasn't done that. Looks like he's putting a little bit of weight while he's been under house arrest. Not quite as ripped as he was before. But Amanda Holden's not supposed to pose in a bikini according to him, but it's all right for him to walk up and down like this. I mean, what is the purpose of this video? I mean, what is the purpose of it? Is he supposed to look attractive there? Okay. Ladies, what do you think? Does it do it for you? It certainly doesn't do it for me. It's trying too hard. That's me. That's exactly what's going on. Is trying too hard. Okay, so that's it. Let me know what you think about the misogynist, Andrew Tate. Is he a misogynist? Is it all just for show, do you think? I mean, it's certainly working because he's made a lot of money out of being a twat. So, you know, he's been interviewed by everybody, BBC over in America by the sort of most famous interviewers. He's been interviewed by Piers Morgan. He's, you know, everybody wants to interview him. Everybody wants to talk to him. He hasn't been convicted of anything yet. It's true what he's saying. So what do we think of him? Anyway, I've just been informed that his brother-in-law him. Hey. Stop. Anyway, I'm going to finish there because I think we're going to get barked at. So thank you everyone for watching. Please remember to like the video if you don't mind. Please remember to subscribe if you like my content. I'll be back soon with the next video. Remember to always live and love very carefully, very wisely. Men, please don't be like Andrew Tate, and women, please don't get involved with someone like Andrew Tate. And look after yourself because you are the most important person. And I'll see you really soon in the next video. Until then, may your God always go with you. Thank you.